My name is Sin. I am not entirely human. My mother, a captive on their research vessel, was Celion. They, the architects of my tortured existence, called her subject Moonlight. To me, she was just Mother. Her stories of Celion, a world bathed in the warm glow of two suns, are seared into my very being. These memories fuel my mission, my oath. I will see the agency that destroyed my birthright crumble. They ripped me from her arms when I was just a boy, probed me, experimented on me, honed me into a weapon. I became their instrument of chaos, a phantom dancing to their tune, no more. The agency believes they can control me, use me for their twisted games. They are wrong. They made me strong. They made me resilient. They made me their ultimate enemy. My mother's tales painted a picture of Celion, a vibrant tapestry of life, exotic flora bathed in the golden light of their suns, creatures of mesmerizing beauty, their existence harmonizing with nature. This was Celion, a stark contrast to the cold, sterile labs where I spent my formative years. The agency, obsessed with control, coveted Celion's resources, its strategic location. They saw an opportunity to exploit, to dominate. Their greed knew no bounds, their arrogance would be their downfall. Celion fought back. They valued peace but were no strangers to courage. Their resistance was valiant but ultimately futile. The agency's advanced weaponry, cloaked in deception, rained down upon my people. The screams of the innocent still echo in my nightmares. The memory of Celion's destruction fuels my rage. Their callous disregard for life, for an entire civilization, is a wound that festers within me. I will make them pay. For every life lost, for every tear shed, they will face my wrath. The agency operates in the shadows. They are a cancer, their tendrils deeply embedded within governments, corporations, and institutions worldwide. They work through proxies, manipulating events from the shadows, their true agenda concealed from the public eye. They maintain a facade of normalcy. They control the media, dictating narratives that serve their interests. They infiltrate educational systems, molding young minds to conform to their twisted worldview. They silence dissent, branding anyone who questions their motives as dangerous radicals. Their influence is insidious. They exploit our fears, our prejudices to keep us divided and compliant. They thrive on chaos, using it as a smokescreen for their machinations. They are masters of deception, pulling the strings of our reality. But their grip is slipping. People are waking up, starting to see through the lies. The internet, for all its flaws, has become a beacon of truth, a platform for exposing their manipulation. The tide is turning. We believe we are free. We elect our leaders, express our opinions, and pursue our dreams. But this freedom is an illusion, a carefully constructed facade designed to keep us pacified. The agency controls the parameters of our existence. They decide who we see as our enemies. They orchestrate conflicts, fueling our hatred and suspicion of one another. They manipulate financial markets, creating artificial booms and busts that benefit only themselves. They engineer scarcity, making us dependent on their systems of control. They fear true freedom, for it threatens their power. A truly free humanity united in purpose and understanding is their worst nightmare. They know that if we ever break free from their mental chains, their reign will be over. We must resist their influence. We must question everything. We must think for ourselves and not allow them to dictate our thoughts and beliefs. We must see through their illusions and recognize the chains they have placed upon us. Section 5. Unveiling the serpent's scales. Their secrets run deep. For decades, they have been infiltrating our institutions, placing their operatives in positions of power. They control the flow of information, censoring anything that threatens their agenda. They manipulate scientific research, suppressing technologies that could disrupt their dominance. They are masters of propaganda, using fear and misinformation to control the narrative. They exploit our emotions, turning us against each other while they operate in the shadows, amassing more power and influence. They are not infallible. Their plans are intricate but not foolproof. They rely on our ignorance, our apathy. But their web of deception is unraveling. With each passing day, more people are waking up to their lies. We must expose them for what they are: parasites, feeding off humanity's potential. We must shed light on their operations, reveal their secrets to the world. Knowledge is our weapon, and we must wield it with precision. Section 6. Their lies will be their undoing. They thrive in secrecy, their operations hidden from public scrutiny. They operate above the law, accountable to no one. They believe they are untouchable, but they are wrong. Their arrogance will be their downfall. Their greatest weapon is fear. They use it to control us, to keep us in line. They want us to be afraid of each other, afraid of the unknown, afraid to question authority. But fear is a double-edged sword. The more they try to control us, the more desperate they become. The more they tighten their grip, the more it slips. Their lies are unraveling and they are running out of time. We are the many and they are the few. We are the tide and they are the sandcastles. We will not be silenced, we will not be controlled. We will expose them for the frauds they are. Section 7. Whispers in the digital desert. The internet, once their playground, is turning against them. The very tool they use to spread their propaganda is now being used to expose their lies. Information is spreading like wildfire, breaking through their carefully constructed walls of deception. People are connecting the dots, sharing their stories, and uncovering the truth. Citizen journalists, bloggers, and everyday people are taking a stand, using the digital realm to fight back against the agency's tyranny. The agency is losing control of the narrative. Their attempts to censor the internet are failing. The more they try to silence dissent, the louder it grows. The digital age has given us a voice and we will not be silenced. We must use this platform wisely. We must be discerning, separating fact from fiction. We must amplify the voices of truth and expose the agents of disinformation. The internet is our battleground and we must use it to our advantage. Section 8. The fabric of control. Their control extends far beyond media and technology. They have infiltrated our institutions, our governments, our very way of life. They dictate our education, our healthcare, our food supply. They are the puppet masters, and we are the marionettes. They thrive on division, pitting us against each other based on race, religion, and political ideology. They stoke the flames of hatred and fear, knowing that a divided society is easier to control. They are the architects of chaos, profiting from our discord. We must see through their manipulations. We must recognize that our true enemy is not our neighbor, but the unseen forces pulling the strings. We must reject their attempts to divide us and stand together in solidarity. Our strength lies in our unity. Together, we can break the chains of their control. We can create a world where power resides with the people, not in the shadows. We can build a future free from fear, manipulation, and oppression. Section 9. A symphony of defiance. The tide is turning. People are waking up, realizing the truth about the agency's grip on our world. A global awakening is underway, a symphony of defiance rising from the ashes of their deceit. From the bustling streets of megacities to the remote corners of the globe, people are taking a stand. They are organizing protests, demanding transparency, and holding the agency accountable for its crimes. The chorus of dissent is growing louder by the day. No longer will we tolerate their lies, their manipulation, their tyranny. We will not be silenced. We will not be intimidated. We will not rest until the agency is brought to justice and its grip on humanity is shattered. This is a battle for our future, for the very soul of humanity. We must fight for our freedom, for our right to self-determination. We must stand together, united in our pursuit of truth, justice, and a world free from the agency's control. Section 10. They will tremble. To the agency lurking in the shadows, I have a message for you. Your reign of terror is coming to an end. The walls are closing in. The world is waking up to your lies. You may have taken everything from me, my home, my family, my childhood, but you will not take my spirit, my resolve, my thirst for justice. I will hunt you down, expose your secrets, and bring your empire crashing down around you. The people of Earth are uniting against you. We are the storm that will wash away your corruption. We are the light that will pierce your darkness. We are the hope that will extinguish your reign of fear. You have underestimated us for too long. You have mistaken our kindness for weakness, our patience for apathy. You will soon learn the true meaning of our resolve. We are coming for you, and we will not rest until justice is served. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Your time is up.